to have our trusty calculator in the examination, but I'm going to be asking you questions that require you to use the addition algorithm. And an algorithm is just a number of steps that you use to solve a problem. So that's the addition algorithm. And I'm also going to get you, which is the plus obviously, and I'm also going to get you to do questions that involve the multiplication algorithm. It's really important, the times. It's really important that you understand how to do both of those operations without an actual calculator. Now with addition, it's quite a simple process. If I was to give you a number of additions to do, say your dad is asking you to work out lengths of wood for going around a patio, for instance. This is just giving it a practical application, and he asks you to add up 10 plus, this might be meters, plus 2 plus 100 plus 12. What you need to do with any of those questions is I would normally start with the biggest number and then I'd move my way down. And you need to write these numbers, you need to stack these numbers so that place values all line up. Okay, so that's 100. The next biggest number is a 12. So you make sure that the units line up with the units and the tens line up with the tens. And then there's, so we've done that one. Then we add the 10. And then finally, we add our little 2 here. So that is how you do the addition algorithm. You make sure all your numbers are lining up with the correct place values. And then it's just a matter of working from the right to the left, carrying any time you go above 10. So for this one, we don't have a carry. We say 0 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 is going to give us a 4. And then we add the tens up. 1 plus 1 plus 0 is going to be 2, because 1 plus 1 is 2. And then finally, 1 plus nothing is 1. So that's going to be equal to 124. That's our answer. Let's do a slightly bigger one where we have to do a carry. That would be a good thing to do. So say you're given the numbers 99 plus 22 plus 100. Okay? And I've already done the wrong thing because I haven't lined up the numbers correctly. So I'm going to write it in along lengthways. 99 plus 22 plus 100 plus 3. Okay, top to bottom. You don't have to necessarily line these up biggest to smallest, but I'm gonna do it because it looks better and it's easier to understand. So the 100, and then I'm gonna add the 99, and then the 22, and then the 3. Now for this question, I am going to have a carry in my first column and my second column for that matter. So 9 plus 2 is 11, plus 3 is 14. So what do? We've got 2 digits. So we put the 4 down, and we take that 1 and we bring it up to the top of the next column. And now we're going to add it into this column. 1 plus 9 is 10, so we're already past 2 digits. Plus 2 is 12. So this time we put the 2 down, and we carry the 1. And then finally, 1 plus 1 is 2. 224. That is the addition algorithm. I'm just going to quickly show you the multiplication algorithm for a 1-digit multiplication, a 2-digit multiplication, and a 3-digit multiplication. Okay, so it seems complex. I don't think it's complex. You just need to practice it. It's like anything with practice, you will get better. So multiplication. So say you had 3 times 134, okay? The way you write a multiplication is you put the number down here and you say times 134. So these two line up with each other. And then we're just going to do the multiplication. 3 times 4 is equal to 12. Carry our 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus the 1 is 10. So we put down the 0, we carry the 1. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. 402. That is how you do a single digit multiplication. Now, if I wanted to do, say we now double that 3 and we'll make it 32 times 134. That seems a little bit more complex. But once again, we can do a question like that without a calculator if we know the algorithm. So, two-digit multiplications. That was a single-digit multiplication. I'm hoping you all know how to do that. This is how we do a two-digit one. We write the 32, and we make sure that it lines up with the 134, so that the units line up and the tens line up. And then we're going to draw, what we need to do for the two-digit ones is we always need to draw another 2 stages underneath. And I always put my 0 in here straight away. That 0 needs to be there or you'll get the wrong answer. And then we use the 2 first. We say 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 3 is 6. And 2 times 1 is 2, 268. Now we use the 3. We say 3 times 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Put down the 0. Carry the 1. 3 ones is 3, plus 1 is 4. And then what we have to do now is just add up the product. 8, 6 plus 2 is 8, 2 plus 0 is 2, and that's 4 by itself. 4,288. And that's how you do a two-digit multiplication using the algorithm. Doing a three-digit one, you need to add a space here. I won't do a three-digit one for this example, but if you ever want to find out how to do that, come and see me. I'm happy to show you. That's the